Yo, Sick, one last thing before we wrap it up, man. I want to see what comes to mind when you see this picture.
The beginning. That was the beginning right there. To the left, I forgot the dude's name. All the way to the left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one with the black shirt with the arms open. Sick one right below me. That's B. That's the one that really put together our crew, and the one that paid for those shirts that we got on, the full clip shirts, right in the bottom. See, because if you notice, Sace and Cuban used to dress kind of the same.
Right.
They had the same shirts, and me and Pun used to dress the same. So me and Pun used to have the t-shirts, and then Sace, and at this time, Sace also had a leather vest like Cuban that day, but he didn't have it on. So they both had the Cuban, the leather vests on with the Full Eclipse logos. I drew those logos. I'm the one that made those logos, those Full Eclipse logos with the cross and the demon coming out of it. But yeah, man, that shit just brings back one of the greatest times of my life. Those are my brothers, you know what I'm saying? And we did a lot together, so much. And you know, I protect our history, you know what I'm saying? I just protect it because that's our history. That's legendary. And I just don't want nobody to fabricate it or change it from the truth of what it was. And you know, I like to protect that, man. Yeah. This was the creators of what we call the Terror Squad in the music business today. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Fire, dude. Full Eclipse for life. You know what? Don't sleep. Don't sleep, all right? Because, you know, you might hear a Full Eclipse record. Do not sleep.
What you mean?
Don't sleep.
You got some records in the tuck?
Listen, don't sleep if y'all hear a Full Eclipse record.
Oh, man.
In the future. Don't sleep. But that'll be a great thing. We'll probably premiere it here, right?
Hell yeah. I'm going to bring you and Cuban on. Sace doesn't do interviews and stuff like that, but we could at least have both of you guys on. We do the reaction to the song, everything. That would be crazy.
Yeah, it's something that we could talk about, definitely. Yeah. I would love to do it. I'd love to do it. Since I'm trash, you know what I'm saying? I would love to do it. But if I would do it, it would be on some real music shit.
Right.
You know, I don't want to go at nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just want to keep it music. Keep it to what we are, what we did, what our foundation that started everything, our history. Because that's what's important. All that other shit, if there ain't nobody coming at me, I ain't coming at nobody. You know what I'm saying? I would love to do something like that. Dope shit.
No doubt, man. Yo, Toom, I just want to thank you again for another long, crazy interview, man. It was a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. And
I told my wife, I swear it's going to be like an hour. We 2 hours and 50 minutes.
I know, man.
It's all good.
You still hold the record of having the longest interview on Panda Chop News, man. So, you know, 4 hours and a half. That shit was crazy. Yep. But you never really do it. So that first one, we had a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I know. I turned down 2 interviews since we talked. Because after we talked, I guess it sparked some shit. And people were like, yo, it's sick. You know, inbox messaging me and my messenger and shit. And I was like, one, I never responded. And then the other one and shit, I just hit him back and I said, yo, I'm not really doing nothing like that right now. I said, when I'm ready to do that, I'll hit you up. And he was like, much love, whatever. So, yep.
Yeah, man. Because it's just like Gilly. Gilly he doesn't really do interviews either. So he just did the one with Doggy Diamonds and he did one here and he didn't want to talk anymore about this stuff.
Because sometimes, I'll be honest, sometimes things get old. You know what I'm saying? But when you're doing fresh, new things, like today with this interview, you learned a lot of new things. You feel what I'm saying? And the discussion was really different. It wasn't really based on a one factor interview. It was a lot of different things. And so a lot of different things came out. Like people found out that I was the first Bronx ninja ever in history. Nobody knew that I was a fucking ninja, right? Till you blew up the spot. Fuck.
Well, you know what? I think that it's always new because you have a fresh perspective, because not a lot of people have heard from you or somebody that is like watching from the sideline, more involved still, but like still like from the sideline seeing what is going on, and somebody that is being, I would say, pretty objective, right? Because you weren't personally attacked. You were attacked by Joe, but not like to the point where you was like, I'm really gonna get on his neck. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So it's good to hear that.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, you got anything else you want to say to the fans before we wrap it up?
Nah, man. Much love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I heard everybody's response with the first interview. And like I said, I really don't do interviews, but I think this is a real good platform. And I love the way that, like I told you before, Panda, I love the way you do interviews, your energy, all that stuff, man. And I feel comfortable when I'm doing it. But to everybody out there, man, keep your heads up. If you like to follow me, you can follow me on my channel. You could go on YouTube and go to Sick Mansion. That's one word, Sick Mansion, collectibles. And I do a lot of crazy shit. I show you all these collectibles that I own. I got over $150,000 worth of fucking statues and everything that I share with everybody every week. And on Saturdays, I got a live show, a podcast show. It's called a Saturday Night Raw show. There's also a collecting thing. It's not only about statues, about sneakers, about everything. And y'all can just show me support. And of course, if you're liking this shit, make sure you hit that like button and you subscribe to the channel. Show love.
Yeah, we definitely going to have a link in the description of every single video so that people can follow your YouTube and everything, man.
That'll be dope.
All right, man.
I'm mad sleepy right now, bro. I'm like, oh shit. Man. I came in here when it was daytime. I look out the window, it's fucking dark outside. I'm like, damn.